A big hello to all you beautiful peoples out there. Briddy here, and today we continue our investigations of that big scary mansion in Hope Abandoned, Part 2. I did hop on and mess around a little bit before rolling again. Don't worry, don't worry, I'll catch up. But I am kind of glad I went about it this way as to save you guys from my wondering and pondering over one particular puzzle, and you'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. There are these diary pages. Dear Diary, Daddy shook me really hard the other day. He's really scaring me. He threw me into my room and I was grabbing his jacket so tightly it pulled right off. So I'm thinking that that is how she was able to take the key and put it inside that little doll. It's weird how this this the doll bleeds. I don't understand why that is. And I came in here already, and you could take this flowery dress and this jacket. And I took those. I came over to the mirror and looked at it, and it broke. I guess from my ugliness. And here's some more diary pages. Dear Diary, Mommy's dress is so pretty, not like Daddy's jacket. He's still mad at me for ruining it by scratching letters on it when he locked me in my room. And then there were these up here. Dear Diary, I played on Daddy's computer and changed his safe password. It's weird. I put in some letters and it changed to numbers. And so she's talking about this over here. And you can input a code and there are six digits on it. Okay? And so we have to figure out a code. Let's see. I'm going to show you something else. I can't remember if this was in the last recording or not. I don't think it was, because it's been about a day since I've been on. Okay, and then there are these books, right? And the Able, the first entry, and the Ghastly Ghost series. And you go all down, and Evan the Enlightened, 5th entry in the Ghastly Ghost series. Frank the Ferocious, 6th entry in the Ghastly Ghost series. And what I'm thinking is that there's an encryption. So she said that she put in letters and it turned into numbers. So yeah, all of these, and I took all the numbers down and everything. The only letters that do not have numbers for it are P, which I think was this one we just looked at. Yeah, Percy the I don't know, the rest is ineligible. I'm gonna make a guess and say persistent. Not totally sure on that, but that's what I'm gonna guess. And then Zach the Zesty is the last one. It doesn't have a number on it, so so A, and each of these have a letter. Each entry has a letter tied to it. So A is 1, E is 5, F is 6, H 8, L 12, O 15, P, I don't know, T 20, V 22, and Z, I don't know. And I'm assuming these, I mean, it has to be significant that these letters and numbers are on the bookshelf, right? So we're going to use them and kind of do an encryption. So I was trying to think, I was like thinking of what this little girl might have put in there, and I was like, well, she could have put Fluffy, but I can't make Fluffy. So, because I thought that made sense because, you know, there are 6 digits that you have to enter in. And then I was like, hey, let's take a look at the items.
So let's go here. We have a sharp knife, and then we have our armor. And you can see it says a black leather coat. The word help has been crudely torn into the leather. And then there's the flower dress, and it just says that it has a beautiful floral pattern on it, and it's been well kept, in good condition. And this is a stylish fedora. Um, and then we have, hold on a second. And then we have our brass key and our wooden handle. And so yeah, that's that. We can equip stuff too. Um, so weapon we use is the sharp knife. Nope, I want to go back. Head, put that fedora on. And body, let's do the black coat. Alright. We can optimize, but I'm guessing I'm already optimized, so I don't know. What happens if we do that, and then we do this? It goes back to the black coat. Apparently, it's better than the flowery dress. But basically, what I'm paying attention to here is, well, now we can't look at the thing. Anyway, the words help are inscribed on the paper or on the jacket, right? She scratched them in there. So that's what I'm going to try on this. It took me a really long time to kind of figure this out, and I wanted to do it before before I came back on because I didn't just want to wander around. I don't know how long it took me to do this. But anyway, this is what I've come up with. All right. So H would be 8. Now we get to the letter P, and the P doesn't have a number. So what I'm going to do there is we have the way the books are positioned on the shelf. They're sort of in order. There are entries missing, but they're still in a numerical order from the least to the greatest, or the yeah. Anyway, there's a gap between 15 and 20. So all I have to I'm going to try to see if this works. All I would have to do is try numbers between 16 or between 15 and 20 theoretically, and that should hopefully do it, right? Hopefully, maybe. Okay, so we have 8 in for H, and then E would be 5, and then L would be 12. So we would take up 2 spots for this one, and then we have P. And so we're not going to use 15 because that's O, so we'll just go up the next number to 16. If this works, I'm going to be so freaking excited. You have no idea. Like, this is really cool. If this is the way you do it, this is really cool. I love it. All right. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. That is how we do. You see that? It says the safe opened. A key is in the safe, and we freaking did it. That is so cool, guys. There's a freaking encryption. I've never done a puzzle game like this where you had to go do something like that. It's usually like you're working with the with the environment in some way, like you're moving stuff around, or there may be some ones where you have to find symbols in the environment, but I've never had to do an encryption before. So that's really freaking awesome, and I love it. This is really freaking cool. So now we have an office key. I'm trying to hurry up because my recording software is all right. It's not good, and the longer it records, the worse the recording gets. More diary pages. Dear Diary, I found Fluffy. Daddy is so mad. I'm really scared. I tried to crawl out through the corner of the room. I can't. I'm so scared. Where's mommy? So, oh, things have gotten really bad for the little girl, apparently. I'm not sure how she wrote that note. The teddy bear is tattered and torn. There is blood on it. Yeah, that's kind of horrifying. All right, there's a computer. Oh, wait. A picture of a father, mother, and a little girl. No one is smiling. I don't think anyone in this family would be smiling. The computer boots to the desktop. You notice a variety of different icons and folders. Let's snoop away. Let's open the internet browser. The saved tabs all link to a variety of sites documenting and discussing animal cruelty. I guess we know what happened to Fluffy. That's really freaking weird. Okay. There are a number of text documents in this folder. Almost all of them are sequences of numbers instead of text. Okay. Print jobs. There is a single job in the queue. Oh, we printed it. The printer fires up and a sheet of paper slides out of the feed. Let's do this and we'll go get that paper. Open pictures folder. There's a folder here called forbidden. Well, of course we're going to look at the forbidden folder. There is a single video file called 4514.avi. I wonder if that's important or if I should take it down. Uh, I will if I think I need it in the future, then I'll come back and get it. Let's open the video. You double click on the video file. Okay. Oh my. Oh my god. The file abruptly disappears from the computer. I don't. That was the only reason that that was put in there was for it was a cheap jump scare, okay? That is all that was. There's no point to that video. Like, what the? The phone doesn't have a dial tone. Okay, let's take the paper.
That concludes part 2 of Hope Abandoned. That encryption puzzle was dope. All right, I've never had to do anything like that before in a puzzle game. It was challenging and super satisfying once I solved it, and that's really all I could ask for when playing a game like this, of this genre. The rest of the game could be complete crap, but it would be totally worth it for that one moment of satisfaction. But I only have a couple of criticisms so far. First, that video file was just a cheap jump scare. That's all it was. I just think that the way this story has unraveled up to this point, that they could have developed that idea a little more. We could have gotten a snippet of the dad acting all angry, like an open-ended diary entry of him going psychotic, talking about how he hates animals or how his wife never understood him and he had to get rid of her. Something like that would have been way more triggering, more disturbing than just a face popping out of a screen yelling at you. The second criticism I would have would be if I'm going to equip a weapon or new clothes, I would like to see those changes on my character. I understand that these developers were under tough time constraints when making this, but if they could go back through and refine those things, it would make a world of difference with this game. It would really just polish it off and make it totally awesome. That aside, I am really enjoying Hope Abandoned. The story is developed really well, it keeps me engaged, and I can't wait to see how the story unfolds as to what the father has done and what's going on with this creepy little ghost girl. Interacting with the computer, snooping through all the dad's files was a lot of fun. I felt like a little minor detective. Anyway, that's all for today. We will be finishing Hope Abandoned up tomorrow. All of our questions will finally be answered, and I'm super excited to reach the end of it. I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments below, and if you just so happen to give this video a like, I give you 1,000 thanks in return. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, I'm Briddy. You are on the Game with Briddy channel, and I'll be seeing you very soon.